Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zhong of a Dragon House. Right next to me, I have Katrina Stadler. Correct? Stadler. That's right. Yeah, Stadler. So officially making the Zhong cage fighting series, MMA fighting on the amateur portion, making a debut. This will be your second amateur fight. Now, Katrina, let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there. Who you are and where you're coming from.
I'm Katrina Stadler. I'm training out of pretty much all over the Bay Area. But yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So which gym do you specifically train more than others?
Right now I'm training at One World Jiu-Jitsu in Newark, and then I'm also training at Antog's MMA in Gilroy.
That's pretty awesome. Now, Katrina, you're only 19 years of age?
Yes.
You just turned 19, literally.
Yeah, I just turned 19.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. Now, what got you into martial art and fighting?
My dad, when we were younger, he wanted us to get some self-defense skills, like me and my two brothers. So he signed us up for a kids MMA class at AKA Sunnyvale when I was about 7, 8 years old. And that's where I started, and I just fell in love with the sport, never stopped, love to compete.
That's awesome. Now, let's talk a little bit about your last fight. You're 1-0, it's an undefeated, flawless MMA record. I didn't even have a chance to see you fight. What happened on your last fight? How did you capitalize to win?
I fought Nashi Ramirez in Los Baños, and it was a doctor stoppage at the end of the second round.
Ground and pound? Or?
I was just touching her on the feet, and they said...
So you TKO'd her while she's standing up?
While she was standing up, but the doctor came in, took a look at her, and they said they called her off the fight.
Oh, she has a cut or something?
Her face was pretty beat up.
Ooh, damn. Turned into a marshmallow face. So now, let's talk a little bit about this upcoming fight. So that's pretty impressive. Do you feel like nervous or stage fright on your first fight?
I was definitely nervous, like, in camp. But I think once I got out there and once I got in the cage, like, I felt comfortable.
Once you start punching somebody, you're comfortable.
Yeah. Something like that.
Something like that. That's pretty awesome. Now, this upcoming fight, you against a OG that's been fighting for a long time. 35 years old, is almost twice as old as you. Not quite, but almost. But like, do you think you're having a youth advantage on this upcoming fight? Being younger, you know.
Maybe in terms of, like, I feel like I'm more hungry. Like, I know she's like a little bit older and has more experience, which I respect. But I think that being younger and just coming up for so many years, like, I want this one.
You want this one. Well, it's like you want to approve taking on an OG. Let's see how you perform. Now, when you're watching her fight, I'm sure on most of her fights on YouTube, when you're watching her fight, what do you see yourself? How are you gonna beat her?
I see that she's mixed it up pretty well. Like, she'll be on the feet, she likes to clinch, or she'll go to the ground too. So I'm pretty much just preparing for anything. I'm looking for the finish, whether it's on the feet or a submission on the ground.
What do you see yourself have an advantage? You know, striking, wrestling, submission. What department do you see yourself having advantage against her?
I think on the feet, I'm a little bit faster. I was watching her last fight, and just watching it, I think I have a speed advantage.
So do you think you want to keep the fight on your feet? Since your last fight is TKO somebody standing up, do you want to keep the fight on your feet?
Wherever it goes, I'm ready for it.
That's a very, very good, attitude to look at the fight. Whatever it goes, you prepare for it. Now, you don't really look that big to me. I know this fight, it's a flyweight. What do you walk around weight?
I walk around 135.
So it's not much weight cut.
Not much weight cut.
Now, in the future, do you ever think about going down to 115, or you want to stay at the flyweight?
I've thought about it, but pretty much all my competitions and like my last fight, like I've done at 125, and I feel really comfortable at that weight. So, but we'll see what happens in the future.
Now, I know you're kind of new in the industry too. You only have one amateur fight. do you have any females out there that you have eyes on that you wants to fight?
Not currently. No one specific. I don't have any
So just
idea.
take on one at a time.
Take on one at a time, but I'm game for anyone.
That's pretty awesome. Now, if people want to get a hold of you to buy tickets, come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
You guys can contact me on Instagram. It's just my name, Katrina Stadler. You guys can message me on there, and I'll be happy to sell you guys some tickets.
All right. Do you have where did you born and raised?
I've been raised in Sunnyvale.
So your whole life born and raised in the Bay, in Sunnyvale. So you like the local girls.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now I'm hoping you have a large family members.
Yep, got a lot of family members.
So
a lot
I
of
hope
friends.
all of them is gonna be coming down watching you fight, right?
Yes.
That's pretty awesome. I can't wait to see all your family, meet all your fans, and everyone is coming out from the Sunnyvale area and coming down to watching Zhong Cage Fighting number 3 is going down. This event is a live stream pay-per-view. If you cannot make it to the event, make sure you guys order your pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. Also, get a ticket from Katrina. Make sure you give her a little bit of love and support, cheering for her when she walked out. So now, if Edna Martin is watching this interview, what do you have to say to her?
Nothing much. Just I'm ready to see you in March.
March 26th. Give us a little bit of prediction. Do you think this fight will go to distance?
I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm looking for a finish, definitely.
Do you think you can finish on the first, second, or the third round, standing or submitter?
I'm not sure, but hopefully earlier in the fight, first or second round, definitely. I'm looking for that finish.
That's good. Another stand-up TKO. I can't wait. This is gonna be an exciting fight. This might be the only female fight on the card. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys stay tuned. Do not miss out this big, huge stack card, 10 professional and 10 amateur on the March 26th. And check out DragonHouseMMA.com. The fight card layout and the lined up will be updating in the next couple of days. A lot of matchups is gonna be up there, so you guys can search and see who's gonna be on this upcoming fight card. Get an idea and pick someone that whether you like it or not, do you know them or not, just cheering for somebody. And then hopefully all the local fighters will need all your supports, all the fight fans out there. Make sure you guys all come down. And now, any special loved ones, training partners, coaches that you want to shout out to for this upcoming fight?
Shout out to all the people I train with at Ant Dogs, at One World, my coaches, Rick Soto, Mike Prudencio, Ant Dog, like all my friends and family that support me. I really appreciate it.
We're looking forward for you to making a big statement March 26th. I'm looking forward to have you coming back to fight in May 28 as well, and then August 20 as well, and then November 12 as well. And I can't wait to watching all this up and comer, and I'm looking forward to see the next generation, the up and comers. Since the pandemic, I know a lot of fighters in the Bay Area kind of semi-retire because they didn't get a fight, and changing job, changing career, changing place to live, and life's throw a curveball on a lot of fighters. After the pandemic, since we got back onto the feet and start promoting again, a lot of up and comers out of nowhere coming out to fight. So I get to meet a lot of new fighters from the Bay Area, and then they're motivated. So you are one of them, and I'm looking forward to have you perform on my next event. We'll see you guys out there. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. I'm Zhong signing out. Katrina Stadler. And follow her on Instagram. Good to have you on board. We'll see you guys March 26th. Signing out.